We head to Asia now. President Trump is monitoring the Texas church shooting during a stop in Tokyo, part of his 13-day trip. The president and Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe taking to the golf course. Mr. Trump saying the countries have never been as close as they are now. Both men sporting Make Alliance Even Greater hats. But the president's trip is shadowed by developments in the Russia investigation here at home. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl traveling with the president this week.
Shortly after President Trump arrived in Japan to kick off his first trip to Asia, he put on a bomber jacket.
I like this better. You can have my jacket, just.
And in a speech to U.S. troops at the American Air Base near Tokyo, he set the tone for a trip where the North Korea threat will be issue number one.
No one, no dictator, no regime, and no nation should underestimate ever American resolve. We dominate the sky. We dominate the sea. We dominate the land and space.
In a symbol of his tight relationship with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, the two leaders met at a golf club, signing hats made for the occasion. Donald and Shinzo make alliance even greater. And then a round of golf. But overhanging the trip, troubles for the president's team back home. After indicting former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort, special counsel Robert Mueller begins questioning top White House aides later this month. And questions continue to swirl about this campaign meeting. The president's former foreign policy advisor, George Papadopoulos, has pleaded guilty for lying about Russian contacts.
The charges against George Papadopoulos and the fact that almost certainly he has flipped in cooperating with the government to provide substantial assistance with respect to someone else higher up in the food chain means you're going to see more charges coming.
As he departed from Washington, a frustrated President Trump said it is Hillary Clinton who should be investigated.
Will you fire Jeff Sessions if the Justice Department doesn't take action against
I don't know.
Hillary
I'm
Clinton?
really not involved with the Justice Department. I'd like to let it run itself. But honestly, they should be looking at the Democrats. They should be looking at Podesta and all of that dishonesty.
Speaking to reporters on Air Force One, the president rejected suggestions that China's president, who just solidified his status as China's most powerful leader in decades, is the leader on the rise. Excuse me, so am I, the president said, adding, the reason our stock market is so successful is because of me. I've always been great with money. I've always been great with jobs. That's what I do.
The president taking all the credit there. Jonathan Karl joins us live from Tokyo. And President Trump is expected to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin on this trip.
The president says he expects to see Putin at a summit meeting that both men are attending in Vietnam. Asked by reporters about that meeting and what he expects to talk to Putin about, he said, Tom, that he wants Putin's help dealing with North Korea.
Jonathan Karl traveling with the president today.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.